That's a 10.
We're already off to a fucking... already off to a redeem. It's way early. It feels early anyway. I've been up for a couple hours. I've been watching a couple of people play games. I felt like I fell asleep watching Mark 1, but I can't remember what he was doing. And then he raided somebody else, and I think I saw them. And then I remember watching a bit of Shybot. And then I woke up to some Tevin, and Tevin went away. And then everybody went away. And here I am. I'm without anybody. What? Uh-oh. How bad is the mic? What is... Oh, man. Hold up. Alright, I've unplugged it and replugged it. Any change? Mega bass. Holy shit. Oh my god. Please, Jasper, please don't tell me you fucked with something. Oh my god. What the fuck? Okay, wait. Is this better? Is this better? Jasper, no! Okay, there's nowhere I could put this. I have my stupid mixer sitting like alone. It just sits by itself. It sits by itself, damn it. And every time I let the fucking cats in here, either Jasper 3 or Jasper 1 will come in and they'll fuck with it somehow. Hold on, let me up my gain. I'll up my gain by 6. I was like, why am I peaking? Like, I was super peaking. But every time I let them in my room, because they're always like fucking around with shit. Like I can't leave a fucking glass of water anywhere, because if I do, they're gonna knock it down or something. So I can't have water in the room if I leave the door open. I have to like, I can't, and okay, and I do a check. I always do a check every morning. This is the one time I didn't do a fucking check. And every now and then, I know what happens. I have the little fucking sliders. They're little tiny ass sliders. And if they fuck around with it, like, I gotta check if the pan's fucked up. Yeah, okay, the little knobs can't be fucked up. Because I removed the one knob that was super sensitive. So, like, you gotta turn it, like, you gotta... It's really stupid how you gotta do it, right? And, but the little sliders are super fucking sensitive. So they'll sit there, they'll crawl up on the desk and everything. Just that way they could just chill and hang out and fucking... Because it's warm, right? I have the fucking monitors and everything. And it's just super warm up by the desk. They're like, yeah, man, let's come hang by over here and shit. It's like, no, don't. You're gonna fuck with something. And sure enough, they fucked with something. And I'm fucking pissed. I'm actually fucking pissed. I shouldn't be pissed. I'm not mad at them, but I'm very upset. Okay, I'm putting this up, so that should be about normalized for where my volume I think used to be. Was there anything interesting from Phil's Game Awards? I actually don't know. I didn't watch his pre-stream. I just couldn't care less. Cause like there's nothing DSP could have said that wouldn't have just been DSP has no fucking clue what he's talking about. He just would have relied on Twitter to tell him what it is. And Twitter's just gonna be like, yeah, man, the Genshin Impact fans stole it from Sonic and the Sonic boys are all fucking, I don't know, balling out of control or something. I don't know. Like, there's nothing he could have said. What is he gonna fucking say? Callisto Protocol should have ran away with a bunch of awards, but it didn't. God of War shouldn't have been as great as it was. I don't know. Oh my God, Elden Ring won fucking game of the year as expected. Okay, look, hold on. Somebody, no, fucking somebody has to have a rant on this, right? They have to have a clip. We're gonna assume Aqua Teal has it. Oh my God. Okay, wait. All right. Well, no. Okay, this isn't even during the pre-stream. This was just during him playing a fucking whatchamacallit. Okay, let's go on screen. Yeah, we can use this screen. Okay, this is him whining about it while he was playing fucking this game. Fucking shooty bang bang. This one. Our Lady and Savior. I know, right? Wait, is this currently? Okay, that is running. Is this running? Okay, that's running. That has to be running because it fucking did a thing. Yes, I love this. Oh my God, Dominic! Thank you for the raid. You know what? Hold up. We can see whether or not the internet's bad. You know how we can tell if the internet's bad? We turn on the shout out guru and then we just do a proper like actual shout out. So we do it like this. 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 Fucking stop fucking around. Like that. And does it actually shout it out?
No. Kim.
Hey, it did it. And it's not lagging.
A live stream snipe from Kim. Oh, wow. Look at that.
Nah, you didn't mess anything up.
That again. No fucking way, dude. No
I just have
way.
very poor internet, so sometimes it's good.
Yeah.
What the fucking shit ass balls of dick?
Shit ass ball.
Sunspot.
I feel like if I play this.
Please clip Sunspot or Crappin', one of you guys, please clip.
I feel like if I play this clip, I'm gonna get the same exact level of commentary. Okay. So this is, I'm basically hoping that somebody has like the clip of him like being a dumbass during his pre-stream about the fucking game of the year. Which, I mean, who honestly fucking cares? It's not that big of a deal. I mean, look, okay, bros, I'm gonna be serious. I'm gonna be serious for a second, all right? I personally wanted Xenoblade Chronicles 3 to come away with some awards, all right? Do you see me crying? Do you see me crying and shitting my pants? No, because it's not that serious. It's just a game award. Nobody cares. I mean, the people who do care, like, they care way too much. And they shouldn't. They really shouldn't, but they do. Well, he calls a lot of things dangerous, and he's very weird about a lot of stuff, so we don't like to talk about that. Thank you for the piano. Okay, I want to hear this.
Well, it was either that or God of War, so you know one or the other was gonna win it. Elden Ring.
I don't want. No, wait. Is he gonna sing the entire time? Please.
The power of the Elden Ring.
I hate this.
Fight the same bosses 47 times, repetitive locations over and over. Elden Ring. Game of the year, Elden Ring.
I hate this so much right now. She did this on purpose.
I hate to say it, but like neither game, like it was either gonna be Elden Ring or God of War Ragnarok, and not to say that either game is bad because they're not, but man, did it not really. Innovation had no chance this year. You know what I'm saying? Like, what was the most innovative games you played this year? For me, it was probably Stray and Sifu.
Okay, chat. I want you to be fucking serious and honest with me here. How did Stray innovate? I mean, real talk. How did Stray innovate? What was innovative about fucking Stray? That we did mocap with a fucking cat? What did it fucking do? It was quite literally a fucking glorified hallway sim. And I'm gonna say that because it really didn't allow you to explore anywhere. It was pretty much a big ass tunnel. You kind of got coaxed into one or two directions. Yeah, Stray kind of plays itself. And the fucking Sifu? I mean, you could kind of maybe make a thing about Sifu being more innovative because it's like, yeah, it kind of changed up the combat because the more you aged, the fucking less hits you could take, I guess. But you did more damage. It was kind of cool for that. I don't even know if I would call that innovation, but it was a neat little gimmick that they did. It was pretty cool. But I don't think Stray should have been walking away with fucking Game of the Year. If Stray walked away with Game of the Year, I think everybody would have been upset. Because that game was like a fucking fly-by-night game. Like it's just gone. You play it the one time, you're fucking done. Stray innovated by having no gameplay. Very brave indeed. First video game without gameplay. I don't know. That's where we got the walking sims. And walking sims, no offense to pretty much all walking sims, because look, this is coming from a guy who likes fucking visual novels. It's not really much of a game, and I don't consider visual novels much of a game either, unless they have some kind of like actual tactics or something built into it. But fucking Sifu and Stray are not, well, Stray is not innovative, and Sifu was like the closest, but it didn't do anything revolutionary, so it's whatever.
Those games didn't have a shadow's chance in hell of fucking win. A shadow's chance.
A
snowball's chance in hell of winning Game of the Year. But they were the most unique games I played, and probably some of the most fun I've had. You know, what you get is fucking Elden Ring is just the culmination of everything they've done with FromSoft games, but literally almost nothing new at all.
Did I see that guy? Oh, he didn't.
Wait a minute. What happened there? Chocolate Tits hit me $1.25, so I can't believe people have Elden Ring it's Game of the Year. I just don't get it.
Thank you for the check.
Listen, Elden Ring, number one. Again, it's the culmination of everything that's ever been done in FromSoft, right? If you look at all the game mechanics, if you look at like half the bosses and enemies are actually from previous FromSoft games. It's the ultimate FromSoft fan service, right? And I get it. At the same time, if you want to know what I said, the biggest mistake they made was making the game as long as they did. Because by making the game that long, they knew that they were going to have to reuse so fucking
Oh yeah, why do we have shells on?
That half the game was repetition and boredom. No, I did not want to fight the giant corrupted tree monster 17, 18 times in the playthrough. No, I didn't want to do the same optional challenge dungeon that looks exactly the same 17, 18 times either. I mean, there's probably like 20, 30 of those in the game, right? And then at the end of the game, the entire last third of the game, the whole upper right portion of the map is boring. There's not much going on. It's super uninspired, to say the least. Oh, like, oh, another fucking dragon. Big deal, right? It's not until that final floating island area that's unique, and the secret areas, like Moog's Underground Palace. That stuff's kind of unique and cool. But it's sad that the game was so lengthy that it kind of lost a lot of its charm. Like, at first the game's very charming and interesting, but once you realize that it's the same shit the entire game, it's like, oh my god, like, geez, dude, they fucking made it way too long. So if anything, it's kind of a victim of having too much content and reusing too much. If it had more original content but was shorter, like Elden Ring is 80 hours long, just being honest, it is, okay? If you rush through the story, you could probably beat it in 20 to 30 hours, right? If the game was 40 hours long, but had a 20 to 30 hour, absolutely amazing, no assets reused, kick-ass story campaign, and then 10 hours of side content, that would have been way better than an 80-hour game with 40 hours of reused side content. You know what I mean?
For some reason, I'm kind of like whinging at that, because I mean, I don't play other FromSoft titles. I'm not familiar enough. I would imagine you could really streamline through Elden Ring if you know what the fuck you're doing, but his complaint is just it's way too long and there's too much content. Which, I guess for some folks that can be a complaint. For other folks that could be like a benefit. If it was 40 hours, I mean, would that have been better for him? I don't really know. And what does he even mean by, like, I don't know, a very fucking interesting story? It's like, I don't remember a lot of these games from watching other people play, having their core story as something that's like the selling point. I thought it was supposed to be the challenge of doing a fight and doing it like very, very smoothly and shit, and having different approaches to the fights. I thought that was the whole point. unique models and animations are expensive as fuck. That is true. I understand his complaint where it's like, well, I kind of wish it was like a lot more unique and shit, but it's like, yeah, I guess, but I don't think, well, okay, I can see some people complain. It's like, yeah, I kind of wish I didn't reuse shit, but like, it saves on time and money, and it gives a familiar feeling to some folks, and I don't know, it's not as bad as, I guess it doesn't hurt me as much because I've never played any of the previous games, so I can't feel that feeling. It's all new to me. And it was just fine for me. Like, I didn't fucking care. And the story is like fucking whatever, man. The story is very loose and very stupid. And I'm gonna say very stupid because it's like, it's not in my face. It just happens in the background. I just happen to be along for the ride. That's just what it is. Anyways, what's a UNFW? I enjoyed playing Elden Ring. For allowing the side stuff isn't for the player to explore or not. It's what the open world games do great, depending on the game. Yeah, I thought the whole idea is like this was more open world, so it was like that's why you got more fucking time investment in content. It's just because they changed up the style instead of it having where, I mean, I would imagine that the older fucking Elden Rings and or not Elden Rings, the fucking older FromSoft titles, they're not as open world. They're kind of like, they're segmented off in sections and shit. And you kind of have to like do them a certain way. But for fucking Elden Ring being basically open world and you could just go wherever the fuck you wanted, that's what made it like consume more time. If you know exactly where to go, you can kind of fucking streamline it, I guess. It wasn't the Ubisoft model of 200 markers on the map, collect all the stuff. That's why I enjoyed it. He said that Elden Ring is great value because the game length price ratio, but I guess it's too much value. Yeah, I kind of remember he was praising the game because it was like, there's so much to do and blah, 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 blah. And I don't know. I guess I have to look up in his official review, but I don't remember him hating this game as much as he's like doing right now. Did DSP ever do an official fucking game review for Elden Ring? I'm actually kind of curious. DSP Gaming, Elden Ring review. Okay, so oh my fucking Christ. You are kidding me. This dude, I could not imagine. Okay. Imagine you're some jackass and you have to sit through quite literally a dude T-posing, A-posing, Y-posing, showing you got a fucking touchdown and shit, and it's good. It's a good fucking field goal for 42 minutes. 42 minutes. Who's gonna sit through for a review for this? This is like too much. Dude, you want to talk about too much content? If this dude was complaining about the game being way too fucking long, his review is way too fucking long. Because I guarantee you it's super meaningless. Holy shit. This ain't it. Oh yeah, O pose and U pose is fucking, there's all sorts of poses and shit. You could just kind of stop it anywhere and you'll get like a weird thumbnail. Just anywhere. Just anywhere you got him leaning in. I love how he has the King of Hate shirt that he's got going on. It's like one of the only acceptable King of Hate shirts because it's like a skull and I think it's eating a controller. And like you could kind of mask it and you could be like, yeah, man, it's a gamer shirt and whatever, but oh man, the comments are pretty good too. Holy shit. Phil, you're literally the only reviewer on the internet who's complaining of this Dark Souls 4. Congratulations on challenging yourself by not abusing one mechanic the entire game or over leveling or looking up guides, Phil. Holy shit. The amount of irony on that, because like everybody knows it and he knows it and he even approved that comment and he doesn't even understand that. Oh man. Okay, so he was just pissed. Okay. What is this? Completely disagree with most of the points in your review. It had super depth comments, not too much to discuss. Oh, lol, never using Ashes of War. What a crazy challenge for reference.
Which is what I did. I didn't use summons in my playthrough. I legitimately beat all the hardest bosses in the game, never summoning or even using Ashes of War. I just said, fuck it. I'm just going to try to use boss weapons and beat it like it's Dark Souls, and I did.
I forgot he made that as a point. I think I've seen this, but I can't remember how I saw this. I must have just, oh my God, did I even sit through this? It could have been, dude, it could have been. I could have actually sat through all of this and not actually remember this. But fucking hey, man, like this is just telling me that to him, he wanted to quote unquote challenge himself by putting an arbitrary restriction. He thinks he followed through that and then like he's the only honest gamer because I don't know, he did it that way. Whatever, like you also did it with Jump Bar too, and that wasn't really cool. It was kind of lame and stinky to watch. He responded to something here. Phil has no clue how games are made. If he did, he'd actually know why assets are reused. To save on time is to try and lessen the workloads of the devs who are already overworked and often underpaid. And also often done to help reduce the size of a game as much as possible. All games do it. If he wants a game that uses 100% original assets through the entire game, he should make one. What did DSP respond? Or the industry could just, get better. Nobody wants people to be overworked and underpaid, but that doesn't mean that we should accept subpar experiences in the game we pay our good money for. Holy shit, what the fuck? And he added in the comment, this isn't even the original comment. This is a fucking made up funny comment. Already, let's say a dev company decides to make 100% unique sprites assets for their game. Will that mean the game will take even longer to be released? How long would you be willing to wait for the game? 5 years, 6, maybe even 10? I can't think of a single person, myself or anyone else, who'd be willing to wait longer for games to be released if it already feels like it takes forever as is. Hell, I'm an impatient person. Hate waiting for a year to get my hands on a new game I want to play. Oh my, this guy is like making a whole lot of sense. Because if you really think about it, with DSP, he doesn't want them to be overworked and underpaid, but he doesn't offer a solution. He just say that, well, they should do better. But like, how do you do better? Do you hire more workers? Does everything have to be unique and robust and shit? He doesn't understand anything about the industry. And when somebody points it out and like kind of uses a little bit of logic, he ends up just kind of flopping there. Oh my God. This guy is absolutely ridiculous. Okay, let's see the rest of this.
But the game direction just wasn't that good in my opinion. I think like they kind of overstepped what they were trying to do. So that's my opinion. You could disagree. So by the way, so I mean like Elden Ring, is it a good game? Absolutely. Is it probably one of the best values of gaming in the last many years? Yes.
Wait.
Innovative? No. I wouldn't say it was innovative at all. What was
the award best innovative game? Wait.
One thing really they added, the horse. You had platforming, parkour and climbing from Sekiro. All the combat was taken from Dark Souls.
Oh my God,
Sekiro,
we hated Sekiro.
Right? A couple elements were actually
Sekiro
a little bit, or borrowed. But for the most part, you did it all before. Right? What else hadn't you done?
Now we face the enemy for real.
God of War Ragnarok? I mean, it's more of the same. Is the story better? Yes. Is there more playable characters than just Kratos? Yes. Right? Is it longer? Yes. Is the side content better? Yes. But it's just more God of War. It's God of War 2018 plus. It's not, wow, an innovative, interesting new game formula. It's just the same shit you've already done. So that's what
What was Stray's fucking innovative game formula? You play as a cat. You walk around as a cat. You run away as a cat. You do things as a cat. I mean, I guess if you could have substituted the cat with a dog. Would it have been innovative then? You could have substituted the cat or the dog with like a fucking bug snacks. What if it was a bug snack that was running around and it was like having to find its other home of bug snacks? And then, okay, that's a horrible comparison. But what if it was a bug snack?
I mean, like for Game of the Year this year, it seems like any game that
fucking hate bug snacks.
Like Stray was innovative.
We loved bug snacks, and we're making fun of these games.
It's one of the more innovative games of the year.
I'm eating my Advent calendar
probably
chocolate.
More than, honestly, the initial gameplay of Stray, I probably had delight. You know, I was delighted by how good it was.
I had the
God of War, I'm like, this is pretty good. And the whole game
I had the delight.
Pretty good, right? Same thing, Elden Ring. This is pretty good. Maybe a few moments of shock and delight. Some pretty cool bosses. But for the most part,
I hate Jasper's game. Jasper's game is stupid.
But Stray, the whole game I felt delighted. I was like, wow, this is so unique. It's cute. It's interesting. It's different, right? So it's sad That game.
Bruh, how many unique, interesting, and cute games come out by indie developers? Do we forget about those? Because those do exist. He could have been playing like, what is that fucking game? It was the one where you play, you assemble puzzles that are made out of fucking cats. Like, you just put little puzzle pieces and you try and make them fit into a square and shit. Out of cats. I don't know what the hell it's called, but I've seen people play it. That's innovative, and it's robust, and it's cute, and it's a cat.
Like that don't get a chance. They just why not? And I'm not just saying straight, like Sifu as well. I thought Sifu added a lot to the combat mechanics of any kind of game. The whole age mechanic and the combat was really fluid and reactive and responsive and interesting. I loved that about
he was crying. Dude, he was crying about Sifu when he was getting his ass fucking beat over and over and over again. And he wanted the game to fucking wrap up as quickly as possible. He may have loved the game at the end when it was done with, but when you literally watched him play the game, he was just fucking crying about it. Remember when he had to face that one lady in the fucking snow? And it was just beating his ass like a bongo drum? And he was just sitting there and fucking crying and how unfair everything was? Because he didn't want to fucking counter or do anything or read her moves? He was crying the entire time when he was playing Sifu. That shit was dumb as hell. Get out of here.
No, it's never gonna get, those kind of games don't get nominated.
It got nominated.
It's weird because
it got nominated.
I just wish that the innovative games kind of got more attention. I don't think they do. I don't think they get enough attention. They kind of get lost out. And what do you end up with? 100 third-person action games, right? Everything's the same formula now. Everything follows the same cookie-cutter formula to try to be popular instead of trying to do something new or original.
This is the same dude who literally made his entire fucking channel as a formula of like copying other